The reunion goes forward.
Do you know who I am? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just had to see this myself.
Well, yeah, I know him. We all do.
My name's Jordan Collier. Some of you may recognize me.
In his newly published autobiography, former real estate mogul Jordan Collier claims that the 4400 were abducted by human beings from the future.
And if you do, you know I'm one of the 4400, just like you.
He's here.
Good to see you. Hi. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to the center. We have a great day planned for you, but before we get started, I'd like to thank the man that made this all possible. I mean that literally. He didn't just pay for the food. He built this place and this movement. So I'd like you to please welcome my mentor, my friend, Mr. Jordan Collier.
Well, yeah, I know him. We all do.
And thank you, Sean, for that introduction.
It's the preacher. The preacher. They never said his real name was Jordan Collier. I thought Collier was dead.
You are clear in what we're telling you. Your daughter has quite a track record when it comes to seeing the future. Her latest vision involves my death. I leave anything out? Canceling the gala is no guarantee of my safety.
It's a start. Jordan, you just told me there's a little girl out there who can see the future and she saw you dead. It's time to make yourself scarce.
And where does it stop?
Did you kill me? Did you see Jordan Collier come through here?
No, sir.
Long hair, beard, anyone. You saw him, right?
We need to find this man. When's the last time you saw him?
It's him. Just now. Well, he's here. He's always here.
Are you sure it was Collier?
It was him. He looked right at me. He talked to me. But he did look like him, but I only saw him for a second. That's him. That's Jordan Collier. That's Jordan Collier! Tell him I didn't kill you! Tell him you're Jordan Collier! Tell him! Tell him you're Jordan Collier! Tell him! It's pretty empty. You sure he's back here? He never goes anywhere. Okay. Say hello to the preacher.
You made a painting of him?
Not me personally, but the preacher's a popular guy. He's got some amazing stories. The guy claims to have seen the future. People around here, we believe him.
Is that who I am? Your name is Jordan Collier. You don't remember that? You're one of the 4400. Am I?
You were shot. You died.
Yes, I saw that in the paper. No! I thought I looked like that man.
You are going to read a lot about Jordan Collier in the next few weeks. Some of it good, a lot of it bad. I will be ignoring all of it, just like Jordan would have. Because Jordan may have used the media, but he never allowed himself to be seduced by it. I could tell you how much I owe the man. He took me in when I was feeling lost and alone, confused. I'm sure many of you have similar stories. The fact is that everyone alive today, whether they know it or not, owes Jordan Collier. He had a vision to save the future. And he gave us that vision. And now he won't be here to see us achieve it, but we will achieve it. A promise you we will achieve it. We have all suffered a tremendous loss. We are heartbroken and bleeding on the inside. But we will not let that stop us. And I will not let that stop me. We will honor Jordan Collier, and we will create the better future that he died building.
I'm Jordan Collier. I'm Jordan Collier.
You're Jordan Collier.
My name's Jordan Collier.
My name's Jordan Collier.
You disappeared. Do you have any idea where you've been?
Everywhere. I have been everywhere. I've been alive for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. I couldn't speak to anyone. I wandered. No food, no sleep. And I watched it all. I watched the world change. And it just kept getting worse. And the skies filled with smoke. And all the machines stopped working. And the streets and the rivers were filled with bodies. The dead are everywhere. The earth cried out. And it never stopped.
What does the notebook say?
The whole thing's full. The city is 1,000 miles wide, the last city. Walls are 100 feet high, nothing grows on the outside anymore, so the people beg to be let in, but nobody listens. It's all like this.
Is that Collier's handwriting?
This is just preliminary, but I ran the handwriting from the notebook against the sample from Collier's that you gave me. Now, they don't look alike at all. I mean, the handwriting from the notebook's shaky. Almost like whoever did it's sick. But the software says that they're a probable match.
But Jordan wrote this stuff.
I can't say for sure, but there's a lab in D.C. that'll be able to give us a positive identification.
But it's probable, right? Jordan's alive.
Well, we don't know that yet.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. If he did write this, he has seen some interesting stuff while he's been gone. And the whole thing goes on and on about a walled city, you know, privileged elite lives on the inside, everything else is just a wasteland. Oh, and then the last few pages are just one phrase repeated over and over again.
The war for the future will be fought in the past. The things you're talking about, they haven't happened. Not yet, anyway.
It's 2006. It's been less than a year since you were shot.
How could it be? I've been wandering for so long.
Collier, you all right?
My name is Jordan Collier. I know why they sent us back. I saw the catastrophe and I know what we have to do to stop it.
It's you. Welcome back, Jordan.
I stand here and I see the future. 4400s and non-4400s working hand in hand toward a common goal. Saving humanity is no longer the exclusive province of the 4400. Each and every one of you will have work to do. And the work starts now.
Mr. Collier, you've been doing quite a bit of press since your
Resurrection.
I suppose some people are calling it that. And in every interview, you've been making the same statement over and over again.
The war for the future will be fought in the past.
Exactly. And by past, do you mean now, today?
It's our shared burden, yes.
And this war, it's one between the 4400s and the non-4400s?
No. This is a war between good and evil. And it has already started, for better or worse. All our lives are different now, profoundly different. That's what wars do, they change us. The stakes, well, the stakes are nothing less than the fate of mankind.
But why does there need to be a war at all?
I've seen the future, and it's a bleak one. The human race is old, it's sick, it's dying. What's left of civilization is controlled by a brutal and powerful elite who have effectively shut themselves off in the world's last city, while the rest of humanity struggle for survival in a surrounding wasteland.
Sounds pretty hopeless.
Doesn't it? But there is hope. There is always hope, and it rests with us. We can change the future, but we must start now, today. Everything crucial to the world's survival, its prosperity, the resources of this planet, food, water, energy, the genetic materials of life itself, already, even as I speak, are being gathered up and controlled by a powerful and isolated few. This must stop. We must stop it. Our enemies are strong, and they grow stronger daily. And they will go to any lengths to maintain their dominance, to confine us to our current path, a path leading only to disaster, only to the catastrophic future that awaits us. We must band together to fight this evil amongst us, an evil that would destroy us all. We won't have another chance.
If I was sitting at home watching this story on the 6 o'clock news, you want to know what I'd be thinking? People were praying to the wrong guy.
Well, Collier's return changes everything. We're not just talking about galvanizing the 4400. There are religious groups all over the world who would consider him the Messiah. No matter what he says, no matter how crazy it is, people are going to listen.
Sean, I need you to believe in me.
You know what I think, Jordan? I think that this whole Messiah thing has gone to your head.
I'm no Messiah. More like John Brown.
John Brown, isn't he the guy that tried to free all the slaves?
He surrounded himself with people who believed as he did, were willing to do anything for their cause. And that kind of devotion can change the world.
They killed John Brown, Jordan.
They killed me too.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? They're going to be looking for it.
We gotta get rid of it soon.
I don't understand. Why take it at all? Why not just destroy it there?
We're not going to destroy it.
All right, I'll ask the question. What are we gonna do with 17,432 units of permicin?
We're going to give it away. To whom? To everyone.
Each of you will receive one bag. Inside the bag, you'll find an envelope with travel money and the name of your destination. We don't have much time. Go. These shots are free. Give them to anyone who wants them. But be careful to explain the risks.
Okay, come on. Now, everybody take one. That's it.
Thank you all. You're about to impact the world in a way that will never be forgotten. Thank you.
Good luck. Give it to a friend if you don't use it, but give them the warning. Now, you understand what you're about to do, right? There are no guarantees.
There never are.
No guarantees now. How about you? 50-50. You want the shot?
How did you find this place? I took the shot. I've been having these visions. They led me to you. They told me I have to bring you something. Hey, it's just a book, man. It's important. It's about you. You have to read it. There was this religious movement about 90 years ago. White light. They called it a cult. This book was their prophecy. It's all about permicin, the movement. It's the reason I'm supposed to find you. That's you. I'm telling you, it's all about you.
I admire you, Kyle. Given your background, it must have been difficult for you to take the permicin shot. But I've read your book. It's wrong. I'm no Messiah.
I know how it sounds. It was hard for me to believe, too. I'm nobody's religious nut. But these visions I have are never wrong, not once. If they say that book is important, I have to believe it. I have to believe what's in there. Promycin isn't just here to improve the world, Jordan. It's here to bring heaven to earth. I don't know exactly what that means, but you're supposed to make it happen, and I'm supposed to help you. It's like it says in the book. You are going to lead us all to God. It's a list of names, but it's people who are alive today. Politicians, religious leaders, scientists. The book says that once these people all take Promycin, everyone will. It's like a domino effect.
And that's when God comes.
I know it sounds crazy, but
Only if you take the book literally. I mean, God could mean any number of things. If these people saw a world healed by Promycin, they could have interpreted that as heaven.
I don't know. I mean, the only way we'll know is if we just follow the book and see what happens, right?
We've allowed the government to characterize the movement as a revolution. Revolutions divide, destabilize, spread fear. Religions unite.
Can we just make him take it?
I've never forced anyone to take Promycin. The movement's always been about choice. But your relationship with your father, it's intricate. So if you think it best to give him the shot, I'll respect your decision.
I forced him to take it, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Well, I left the choice up to you. Anyway, the sedative we gave him gave us enough time to get out of Evanston.
He's gone. I lost my dad. We lost my dad. His name's in the book. If he doesn't take the shot, we don't succeed.
Then you need to have faith he will. But it won't happen because we forced it on him. One day, Kyle, I believe your father will come to us.
I lost Evanston because of me. I cost us paradise.
It's all right. Evanston was never meant as a permanent settlement. It was only a dress rehearsal for paradise.
So what do we do now? There are all these people here. What are you going to do with them?
None of you should lose hope. There is a next step. There is a home waiting for each and every one of you. We're going to Seattle.
Do you know where Collier is? The Duwamish River Delta, South Seattle, one of the most polluted places in the country.
That place is a maze. It could take days to do a complete search.
Well, then you better get started. Because according to what Maya's told us, whatever Jordan Collier's planning, this is ground zero.
No, I still don't understand why Collier would risk coming back to Seattle. It's like he's daring us to catch him.
Well, we wouldn't even know he's here if it weren't for Maya. It's not like he showed up at a Mariners game. This place is pretty low profile.
I don't think this qualifies as low profile. Somebody's feeling pretty confident.
Tom, what are those lights?
It's almost like they're marking some kind of perimeter.
Well, there's no one so far gone they can't find their way back to the movement. I understand that you are wanting to build a bridge between positives and the rest of the world, but Sean, I'm telling you, events are moving past that. We have big plans here, and when we're finished, the 4400 won't need the mainstream. The mainstream will come to us.
Is that what your book told you? I've read it. Frankly, it scares me. Are you really going to stand there and tell me that you're going to bring God to the world?
If the word God frightens you, substitute paradise.